Hi everyone, happy holidays from Motorcycle Superstore. I'm JC and this is your ultimate gift guide for the 2014 Christmas season. These are all going to be high dollar items, so if you have that discerning person in your life that wants the best items out there, these are the types of products you should look at. You got bike covers, gear, hard parts, electronics. We're going to hit a few things here, but if you don't see what you like, check out the entire ultimate gift guide at this link below. That has more products listed and you can take a look, see if something there catches your fancy. Now, let's get into it and take a look at the best of the best. High-end electronics make for great ultimate gifts, so we'll take a look at a handful of them here and decide if they're right for you. Starting on my left, this is the Power Commander 5. This is going to be a fuel injection module. It's a plug-and-play type device where essentially you slap this on and you increase the performance of your motorcycle. The way it works is it remaps your fueling, so you're going to get better air-fuel mixture ratios throughout, and it's going to be very, very tunable. Some of the things about the Power Commander 5 that make it very nice. First off, it uses standard OEM-style connectors. You don't have to splice wires, you don't have to cut anything. It's just a plug-and-play design. Also, this is going to give you, it's going to come pre-mapped, but you can download from the website lots of different maps available for your motorcycle. You can also obviously custom tune your motorcycle's mapping as well. This gives you plenty of options. It has a ton of accessories that can work in conjunction with it. It has an auto-tune accessory that can be added to it. It has a quick shift accessory so you can make full throttle, clutchless shifts and it'll automatically cut it out at just the right time. Really an impressive performance piece. It's not just for sport bikes. You can get it for any type of street bike actually. So take a look at it. It's really a handy piece of equipment. Now, riding your motorcycle does you no good unless you know where you're going, so check out the Garmin Zumo 660 LM. This is a GPS mechanism that's specifically designed for motorcycle riders. Why I say that? It's going to come with a specific motorcycle mount in the box, but perhaps more importantly, it's designed to work with a touchscreen capacity with any type of motorcycle gloves. You don't have to take your gloves off to manage it. That's very handy. We all have phones with GPS, so this is kind of a hard trade-off. Why would you spend the money on this? Because it is designed so specifically. It's been organized so that everything is left-hand oriented. That means you can continue to ride with your hand on the throttle and still screw around with the settings and find where you're going. That's extremely handy to have. Another nice thing about it, it's pre-programmed. So you're going to buy this. It comes with all the maps for North America and Canada. Also, it's going to come with Bluetooth capability, so you can actually have the directions that you're getting from your GPS piped straight into a headset inside of your helmet. That's really going to help you be a little bit more hands-free on the motorcycle. Even though we have some other technologies available like our phones, this is still a very great option. And when you're talking about motorcycle-specific gear, this is one of the most high-tech pieces. On to some more communication devices. This is from Sena. This is their newest Bluetooth communicator. It is the 20S. One of the nice things about these is that Sena uses their jog dial. So you have this very great mechanism to interface with the machine here. And what you're looking at is the multi-set. So it's going to come with two entire full setups. It comes with the jog dial, the main controller. Obviously it has the boom mic attached to it. Very customizable. It's got a great Bluetooth 4.0 technology. It's going to reach up to 8 different connectors via intercom. And that's going to range up to 1.2 miles of distance. So you can actually get quite a bit of distance between you and other riders. And if you're still out of range, then you can go ahead and use the other features like connection to your actual phone. You can make and receive calls, get your GPS coordinates, you can listen to Bluetooth or your music through the Bluetooth. So many things going on with the Sena 20S, and because it's available in the multi-sit, you get a full pair. So you and your riding partner can easily be in touch. Very nice setup. Now if you want to document everything, the new Hero 4, this is from GoPro and it is the best camera currently available from them. This is the silver edition, and one of the things to note about this, it gets the touchscreen LCD on the back. That makes it very user-friendly. You can scroll through and find all your settings, but perhaps more importantly than that, you can set up your shot. You can actually look on the back screen, you can see what the camera sees, so you can really adjust the angles, whether it's on your helmet, your handlebars, your fairing, whatever. Makes it very handy. It's going to shoot in extremely high quality, 1080p, 720p. Also, 4K for the people who are really concerned with ultimate performance, but really the user interface is what's different from the Hero 3, also a little bit better battery life. This is a fantastic option, so check that out. It's the Hero 4. Let's take a look at some other gear now, some that's not quite as electronic and sophisticated, but also some great options this season. If you're looking for the ultimate protection for your motorcycle, then Speedway Motorsports Shelters literally has you covered. This is their motorcycle cover. It's a heavy-duty construction. The thing that I like about it most is it's a modular design. It uses this framework underneath. There's actual metal tubing underneath. The whole thing only takes about 30 minutes to put together. It is a one-person job, but check this out. It accordions up and down to let your bike in and out. It's very easy to use, but the thing that this might be good for is whether you're staying outside. You obviously want to cover your bike there, but you could potentially keep it in your shop. I have a classic truck I keep in my shop, and it's constantly getting covered with dirt and dust and grit that you don't even realize is floating around, especially if you guys do woodworking or mill lathing, something like that. So this is a great option for people regardless of if they're storing their bikes indoors or out. It uses a 700mm polyurethane coating. That means it's 100% waterproof. It has tape seams on the backside. Also, if you'd like to get a little ventilation to your bike, it does have these roll down storm flaps. Heavy duty Velcro, all the attachment points are very heavy duty Velcro, so it's a very sturdy piece. Now, it's recommended that you bolt this to your floor. It makes it easier so that it's not blowing away, and if you are outdoors, then you're gonna have to worry about that. You don't want this getting a big gust of wind and damaging your bike. So, they provide these types of flaps. This is designed for guy wires. You purchase those at any local hardware store, and you'll be able to strap this thing down. Grommet at the bottom as well, so you can really get this thing cinched down to your liking. Here's how it actually works. Fold it all up, and the thing stands on its own. It's really handy. It does come with its own LED light that you can attach to the interior. It simply hangs from one of the framework pieces, so you can actually light it up in there and see what you're getting into if you want to get and mess around with your bike. But this is the sport model, sport and standard. It's going to fit bikes like this CBR. They do have a touring model, which is obviously much larger, so it could potentially fit any type of street bike, dirt bike, or even ATVs for that matter. Notice the framework. I will point out one more thing about that, or a couple more things. You see how it attaches here on the inside, very simple. Plastic grip panels here on the bottom to help insulate it from the ground, and you'll see these large holes. Once you lower this final piece into position, they'll line up. You can throw a lock through there and actually secure this down as well. This is a really great option for giving you some coverage on your bike. These are big investments, protect them while you can, and this is one of the top ones on the market. So take a look at it, see if it's right for you. This is the Roland Sands Design Clash Jacket. This is a very nice leather jacket. What you're going to find here are two different color options, either the ox blood like you see here, or in the standard black. Now, one of the things to note about these, all Roland Sands jackets in particular, but the attention to detail and the styling. This is made from a premium hand-waxed oiled top grain cowhide leather. It's heavy duty stuff. It's been reinforced in certain areas as well because it's designed to be worn on a motorcycle. I will note, it does not come with armor inside of it. There are inserts so that you can put those in or slip those in if you purchase them separately, but it will not show up with the armor inside. But take a look at some of the other details that we were talking about. The zippers, they're all metal. The details on the buttons, they're all engraved with logos. Also, if you go ahead and turn around for us, Byron, you can see the back, the shoulders have these nice quilting patterns, and also the expansion panels throughout the back as well. That's going to help this jacket, which is very stiff, fit a little bit more naturally, and then of course break in over time. Now as we go back to the front, you can see what the interior looks like. A very nice finish there as well. There's really high quality satin, it's extremely comfortable, and also you're going to notice the storage pocket in there as well. So a great looking jacket, it's high dollar, but this thing is a classy looking leather piece from RSD. Underneath that, Byron's wearing another jacket. It's a very cool piece because it can be worn in a couple different configurations. This is from First Gear. This is their heated waterproof jacket. Now the idea is that you can wear it as a standalone like this if you'd like to, or it could be slipped underneath a different jacket like we just had it and work as a liner system. So the cool thing about it is that it does both equally well. It has heated elements inside the jacket, so not only is it waterproof with fully taped seams on the construction, but it has the main power connection in the left-hand pocket, and when you pull that out, you plug it into your First Gear heat troller, and you can actually dial in an electricity. The current will actually tune the heat settings to whatever you'd like them to be. So it's very great for cool weather performance. It is a waterproof design like we mentioned. You'll notice things on the collar. If you'll go ahead and turn for us, Byron, it has reflective materials on it, so it's going to help increase your safety as well. Now, it's a very comfortable jacket, has some minimal storage, but it's also going to work in conjunction with some other pieces as well. Go ahead and turn back around. You can see on the front of the sleeves, these will tie in to any heated glove liners or heated gloves that you might have. So it's really a full type of piece. It's going to work whether you have existing heated elements or if you're just looking to get a start. From First Gear, it's a really great option. Thanks, Byron. Now, onto the table here, let's take a look at this helmet. A wonderful option. This is from Schuberth. It's called their C3 Pro. The C3 Pro is essentially the top of the line commuting and touring helmet from Schuberth. It's a modular style, which makes it very easy to get access underneath the helmet. Also, one of the things you'll note about this is that Schuberth has paid extreme attention to the fit and the quality and the ride comfort. So what you're going to find is a very, very quiet helmet. It's rated at 82 decibels at 60 miles an hour, which is crazy. Also, you're going to find nice details throughout. adjustable venting on the top, also on the chin bar. You're gonna find redesigned spoilers to help reduce the drag. But on top of that, check out the visor system. Great clarity, it's extremely easy to replace it. It's pin lock ready, it has these turbulators across the top. Once you go inside, they just continue even further with more features like the interior liner, which is extremely comfortable, and also the ratchet style clasp along the bottom of the chin, which is adjustable from either end. A very high-end helmet. It's designed to work with some upgrades as well, like the Schuberth Rider communication system. It has a built-in antenna, which is going to help increase the FM radio performance and the Bluetooth capacity of that. So really a very nice option. It's available in several different colors as well. There's also a women's version if you're looking for that. Now for the boots, these are from Seedy. It's an Italian boot manufacturer, and this is the Adventure Gore-Tex. One of my favorite boots on the market. I have experience with this boot and it's really, really nice. One of the things it's designed for is heavy duty use. It's built up, it's got lots of reinforcements, it has hard protection throughout, off-road style of construction as well. You're gonna find buckle systems down below, but it's heavy, it's kind of a hot boot, it's got a lot of protection, however it's not uncomfortable because it uses their single flex hinge. Right out of the box, this thing is ready to wear, but it's also 100% waterproof. It uses the Gore-Tex interior membrane. It's not going to let water penetrate, so it's extremely nice to wear in all types of conditions. Heavy duty lugs on the bottom, and it has the shank in the sole as well, so if you're going to be doing a lot of pounding on off-road terrain, these are the kind of boots you need in order to have your feet last all day long. Speaking of lasting all day long, when it's wet and crappy, you need something to take good care of your hands. If you're not controlling your motorcycle because your hands are frozen and soggy, you're in big trouble. So you look at something like this. This is from Revit. This is called their Vapor H2O glove. It's a full-length glove. It's made from a bunch of different materials, including different styles of leather. But one of the things to note about it, it's fully waterproof. So you're going to be able to wear this with a race style of glove and still have that waterproof protection. Hard protectors on the back in terms of these carbon knuckles. You'll also find a slider on the palm, but great reinforcements with the stitching, which are aesthetically very nice also, but reinforcements here, also on the back of the hand as well. Anywhere where you might actually get into an impact situation, like particularly on the edge here, great protection there. One of the nice things about it, the interior liner is the Hydrotex liner. That's what's keeping you dry. There's a tri-fleece liner underneath that, which is going to keep you warm, but it uses MC Fit technology. So those are actually bonded together with the outer layer, which means you're gonna have better dexterity on your controls. The liners won't pull out with your hand once you pull your hand out if it's a little sweaty. Really a great option. It's gonna give you a lot of comfort and a lot of protection. Speaking of protection, let's look at some dirt bike options. First off, the GPX Light neck brace. This is the GPX Pro Light. It's made all of carbon fiber. This comes from Liat, and one of the things you'll notice on it is that it's been redesigned a little bit. One, just in terms of its finish, you're going to find this flat finish on top of the carbon, which is very sexy, but also the padding has been redesigned as well. So it's going to be a little bit lower profile, not as obtrusive, a little bit easier to wear. The more comfortable you are, the less you even realize you're wearing this, the safer you're going to be on your motorcycle. We don't want distractions, but great construction here. You're going to find the buckles on either side, very easy entrance. Also on the back, the thoracic strut has been redesigned. This is all carbon, but you're also going to notice that it has some inserts here to change the angle. Those are color coordinated, very easy to work with. So very good options in terms of safety and protection. The comfort factor comes from the Pro Taper handlebars. These are their Fusion handlebars, and essentially you can buy a handlebar that has a crossbar, or you can have one that does not. This, as the name suggests, blends those two technologies. It does have a crossbar, however, you can either lock it or unlock it. So when it's in the lock position, it's going to be rigid. You're going to get more feedback from your front end. You turn the little dial, now it's unlocked. There's a telescoping mechanism in here which basically allows this to act like it's not even there. It will flex over 30% more. It's going to give you a different style of feel, but this can be great because you can tune it to your particular riding conditions for that day or for that track, or whatever you're feeling that day. I just did a race over the last weekend. It was really rough and choppy. I wish I'd had an open style bar. If I'd had something like this, it would have been much easier. The nice thing about it is you're not swapping out, taking all the controls off and moving from a crossbar to a crossbarless. It's very simple. It gives you all the options right there in one. So whether it's comfort and safety, dirt or street, these are some of the ultimate products for 2014. Thanks for checking out our Ultimate Holiday Gift Guide. If you've made it this far, then you're clearly motivated to find that extra special gift. But if I haven't shown you what you're after, take a look at the full collection by clicking on this link right here. That'll show you more products similar to these, and hopefully it'll get you a little bit closer to what you're after. If you want to add something extra, or perhaps you're still not satisfied, check out the gift card options. You can pick what they look like, and also, of course, the dollar amount up to $500. So if that works for you, great. Thank you for shopping at Motorcycle Superstore. Thanks for watching our videos, and have a happy holiday season.